All right, for this problem, this is number 50 from the packet. You're to find the coordinate of those labeled points. They're labeled A, B, and C, capital uppercase letters. Forgive the quality of this. I've drawn it. Did not have a way to import it for this software. So it's a square. It's on the coordinate plane. It's kind of tilted like a diamond, but it's still a square. Same properties. Diagonals are equal, sides are equal, angles are 90 degrees. So what we've been given is this bottom coordinate down here is at 0, 6, and the coordinate A on the right corner of the square actually comes out 17. So for us to try to come up with what these are, the 17 is an indicator that you have, along the x-axis goes out 17. So also from the center of the square to A goes out 17. So since all of that is 17, you can go up here to this diagonal area, and all those little diagonal pieces are all 17. So I'm just going to mark those with a pen here. So this length is 17, 17, 17, 17. So that if you go across the diagonals or top to bottom of that diagonal in the square, those are 34. So if you want to get the coordinate point for A, it actually goes over to the x value of 17. And then if you go up let me find my pen here. If you go up the x-axis, up the y-axis, that coordinate sum would be 23. So that's where you're going to get the y coordinate for point A, 17, 23. It'll be mirrored for point C. We'll go negative 17 on the x-axis, and then you'll have to go up the same 23. So for point C, it's negative 17 with a positive 23. For point B, you have to look at how far it actually goes up on the y-axis. It's on the y-axis, so point B is going to have an x-coordinate of 0. And then to determine the y-coordinate, you look at the entirety of that, how far it takes from that origin to go up to point B. So if you do the 17 and the 17 that create the diagonal, and then add the 6 that initial point went up, you should get that the y coordinate for point B is all the way up at 40. 17 plus 17 gives you 34. 34 plus 6 will give you 40. So the coordinate for B is 0, 40. Coordinate for A is 17, 23. And the coordinate point for C is negative 17, 23.